Hello, everyone. I have a special announcement about myself of an update. I know it's been a little while since I posted very many videos in general, but I got a special announcement to everyone. Whether you're a friend, a foe, an enemy, a bar friend, whether you grew up with me, whether you knew me from afar, whether you're related to me, family or not, or whether you somehow ruined my reputation, screwed me over, treated me like garbage, or somehow helped me out when I really needed it, or in general, yada 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 yada. I got a special announcement to everyone, and I want to say this personally because I do not want to hold this back any longer. Everybody knows about August 30th, 2020. I'm not going to explain that. But ever since August 30th of 2020, it's been very awesome. In fact, I have changed for the better. I'm not afraid to stand up for myself. Everybody knows that story about August 30th. I don't want to explain that. But I want to explain about March. March of this year, 2021. This has been a really stellar month. I have, in fact, from the time of St. Patty's Week when it started on Sunday to Saturday, well, pretty much yesterday now, I have had the best week from start to finish I have ever had in a very long time. From Sunday to Saturday of St. Patty's Week, from start to finish, I don't think I've ever had that much of a week from start to finish with almost nothing that was bad. Don't get me wrong, there were maybe a few things, but they weren't like major compared to many good things that happened. Before I get to the people who I want to thank, I want to update a lot. On the 3rd of March, Trade Day, whatever you want to call it, 3-3, Trade Day, 3's magic number day, whatever. There was a person, which I'm going to thank anyway, Ben Seaman. He's the husband of a beauty pageant, also a vagina dog, just kidding, and of course, a Titan Games competitor herself, Jamie. Her husband, Ben, said an inspirational post the day before I woke up, on the 3rd, of course, before I went to the gym. I could have hung my cleats for the 5th time in my life. I could have said I would never go work out again. I could have said, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. This is not the first time this happened. This is the 5th time this happened. He is the most recent guy that actually saved me from losing faith, not just in sports or running or pretty much almost anything except for God himself, because I've always had faith in God every single time. He saved me from almost giving up on football, baseball, basketball, you name it. But the one his inspirational post on Instagram actually saved me from almost not ever exercising or running ever again. Especially during COVID of last year and probably soon to be of this year, God forbid. God forbid. I have never in my life have I ever been so awesome from start to finish. The last time I've had that much of a stellar week was 2002 when I went to Cooperstown when my sister graduated. She wanted to go to the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I want to go to Cooperstown. I had 2 weeks of awesomeness. Went to New York, went to Cooperstown, went to Cleveland, back to, of course, to Omaha after all this is done. That was a week I will never ever forget. That really happened this St. Patty's week of 2021, from Sunday to Saturday, start to finish. Ben Seaman. As far as Trade Day goes, when you said the inspirational post on Instagram, as a sergeant, yourself, father, husband, icon, celebrity your celebrity, wife of celebrity, wife of a sergeant, of course, sergeant, husband, father, icon, soon to be celebrity, and a friend, Ben Seaman. I salute you and thank you for giving me back the faith I did not expect to have in running, let alone almost any sport. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like every sport, don't get me wrong, of course. But that guy gave me something just before I was about to give up. I woke up to this inspiration post. I told myself it felt like Balto in the movie where he could have given up and not cared about Rosie when his mother surprises showed up, of course. He goes up that mountain and proves his bully Steel later on in the movie wrong. I should reenact Balto back in the day because it was called Beast about 25 years ago. My mom could tell you that story. I won't be called Beast this time. I want to be called Balto, but don't get me wrong, it's not going to be every time. I'm 25 years older on that one. Sorry, guys. Which brings me to my next thing. I might be just change my name to Balto AG21K on my YouTube. Who knows? You never know. But that Balto moment, the trade day, I broke my mile run in 6-second PR. I have not broken that also since 2002 when I was in junior high. It was 7:19 when I was in junior high doing it. On trade day 3/3/2021, I did in 7:13. 6 seconds off my time. That was the first positive thing that happened to me. Then on St. Patty's week, of course, as well. Well, later on, just before I get to that, the week before and after the week I did the marathon, and the week before St. Patty's Day, I had to stick up for myself one time for one thing, though. That really hurt my feelings. I don't want to get to that. I'm going to stick to positive, but because I've been very much more a better Alex, AJ21K himself. When it got to about Monday of last week of St. Patty's week, I was down to I only had $15 to spend. I had the $5 from the casino that they gave me and the $10 I had in my pocket. I was at a slot and it was kind of up and down, really didn't give me much, but then I decided to move to another slot. A slot I rarely do very often. That slot, first it was a bonus within 2 spins, whoop-de-doo. Was up maybe like $5, whoop-de-doo, from the 15 I had before, of course from the other slot before. So not 5 spins later, I got the major. I walked out with $1,205. I said to most people, Jackpot Redemption is going to be the motto for me for 2021. I didn't only say it, originally it was going to be figuratively speaking. Now, it's literally speaking. To everyone that is far left and far right, please be quiet and listen before you judge what I do with my money, because what I do with my money is none of your business, but I'll tell you anyway, so both of you could somehow be quiet, because one of you would keep on gambling and the other would judge what I would do with my money. So to both of you of the far left of everything that I hate and the far right that I hate more, please listen to tell me what I did with my money so both of you could stop being idiots. So, I'll tell you what I did with my 1205. Of course, I'm going to be taxed 29% because of Iowa and, of course, federal. That's off the point, though. What I did with my money, I bought the costume I wanted to get for a long time. These are all the wants, just to let you know. The wants. I got my costume. I got a shirt that I wanted to buy that I created. I got my the cup, the protector, case for my football that I actually got from the 3 legendary Heismans. I can name how many more I got. I can't even think how much more. I decided to give my mom $100 because I told my mom, any jackpot I hit, I'm definitely going to give you something. I wanted to give her more, but since $1,200 is the minimum to actually get taxed on, if it was $11.99.99, I would have probably given her a little more because I wouldn't have been taxed. So I also paid for I also gave someone $20 at the kindness of my heart just because, whatever. Because I just talked to befriend her, whatever. I also got so much more. The only thing I got what I needed as far as grocery, or sorry, not grocery, but what I got what it was items that I needed and items that I definitely wanted. The one thing I really wanted was the Sonic costume because happy birthday Sonic. He's turning 30 on June 23rd, and I'm also going to wear that costume for Halloween as well, and many more times to come. I also decided to do a lot more with my money as well, not counting the 100 as well of the 1,200 that I decided to put back in my life savings, and also many more to count. I bought a tie. Also bought things I needed and everything. I bought, oh God, I can't think. I decided to pay the bills that I needed to pay. Um, I decided to enjoy my lifetime. But like I said, you far left liberals would keep on spending and spend for nothing, while you far conservatives would judge what I normally spend it on. I'm going to tell you something to both of you. Please shut up and get along because both of you suck badly. I did a lot with my money because this was something I wanted to do a lot. And to be honest with you, I'm going to take my mom to Vegas, where it'll be half and half, of course, this time, because I'm going to go there in September. I cannot wait to finally go somewhere I haven't been in a long time. And to the stuff that I really needed, most of my money went to the car I needed to fix. That was the majority stuff that I really needed to do. So that money mostly went to the car I needed to fix and many more things I wanted. And of course needed too. So, and not to mention, that doesn't count the stimulus either because that went to my life savings, thank God. Not to mention I gave my mom 100 to be nice because I promised that to my mother ever since I was little. Also, Mom, thank you very much. I'm glad you decided to do what you wanted for that. On top of that, there's another thing I want to be awesome about. On St. Patrick's Day, Irish Drinking Day itself, I decided to go bar hopping because it was something I haven't done in a long, and I mean a very long time, ever since my mid-20s. The last time I bar hopped was 25. The last time my best friend bar hopped with me was 21. It brought back a lot of memories. It brought back many things I thought I would never do again. Don't get me wrong. To my family, I've been responsible. Though, so I took one drink each time I went to a bar. That's all I could do because I already know the cops are out there every time. Because I'm a responsible drinker, not an excessive cocky drinker. Thank you, Laurent, for helping me out on that too as well. You also get that too. There were a few more other things that came out that were awesome. There were many more things. There were very few that were bad, but hey, like I said, I'm going to be positive. Down to earth, I actually have that jackpot saved me from almost not having a car. That jackpot mostly went to the car, of course. But there were many things I wanted and needed to. And I am so happy that now with this, and like I said, that doesn't count the stimulus either. That went to my life savings and I'm happy that it went there. So I want to thank Prairie Flower as well because this was something I never thought I would ever see in my life. Thank you, Mom, for doing what you want for the $100. Like I said, I don't want it back, Mom. This is for you. This is something I promised a long time ago, ever since I was little. Ben Seaman, I thank you very much. I salute you for your service. And as well, as a military brat myself, I thank you the most for actually saving the faith. Laurent, to the ride or die friend that I have as well, thank you very much. Sean Kane, the best friend of them all since high school, I'll definitely salute you on that. Matt Murphy, for everything you've done. I want to thank you the most as far as running poker and God knows how much more Smack Talk we did. Sorry, Chiefs fan. I love you when you lose. Jason, I know, haven't seen each other in a while. I know you've been busy. I've been glad to know you're doing well. And to the babes, my first new friend, Olivia. Olivia, you really are a true friend, and I'm happy, surprised I'd never even seen you in high school at all, and I never thought I would ever meet you. And I didn't even know who you were in high school. I didn't even know in general. Thank you so much, Olivia, for accepting me and understanding me because you knew this same bully I had back in high school. Funny. I also want to thank Chelsea, the only bisexual friend I have that is married to a man as well as bisexual as far as right now. Hey, Chelsea, I know you've done a lot. I know probably Luke is probably too chicken to go out because of COVID and garbage and everything, but you got to do what you got to do with your husband and your kid, though. Congrats once again to that. To many more people I can think of how many more. My dad, who also took me out to the zoo today as well. And it brought back memories because I actually had to run at Rosenblatt and I did my time as far as timing me as well. Thanks to the people who actually let me time for a little bit longer. So thank you. So everything else though, I'm happy to have my mom, my dad, Ben, Jason, Matt, Sean, LaRon, Olivia, Chelsea. Oh God, I can name so many more. I can name so many more. To you guys, oh God, I can't think of how many more. John, another friend of mine in running. Bill, another friend of mine. Casey, one of the most inspirational and celebrities that nobody talks about. Of course, Jamie, the vagina doc who met The Rock. He went on that. Ben, of course. Jaron, of course, which is another new friend of mine. Of course, Boston Red Sox guys, Tim, and of course, George. Hey, thank you for beating the Yankees when I really needed that. I cannot believe how awesome I feel today. This month really helped me out and redeemed a lot. Now, even though most of my money's almost gone, I did everything what I needed, and that does not count the stimulus either, and the tax money I have yet to get. Until then, good night.